our sister Tara to come on the line. So breathe down into your belly, noticing all the sensations that are happening in your body right now. Just notice them, not so much trying to change them or do anything with them. Just see what's there and breathe. Okay, allow your forehead to relax. Notice how it feels to breathe in and out of your lungs. And you begin to relax. Everything begins to feel like it's just okay. And use your attention to come right down into the very center of your body. Somewhere down around your solar plexus. And this place, this centering part of you is just so still. It's pure, it's calm. So feel around and notice that all the chaos, the buzzing, the whirring, whatever it is that's happening around it can happen. But there's that one spot within you, right in your center, that's completely calm. Breathe, and on the exhale, allow yourself to drop into that spot. Relax your shoulders. And notice if your attention jumps in and out of the calmness, that's okay. Just continue to gently but purposefully bring it back into your center. And your deepest breath yet. Use your long exhale to really center your attention. Good. Just stay in this spot now. Have a full experience, and I'll go and check on Tara. And begin to notice the skin of your hands, the air upon your hands. And simply notice where the air is and where it isn't. Where your skin begins and where it ends. If your thoughts begin to wander, it's okay. Just relax your mind and take a breath and come right back into your center. Fully calm into this space. And if your mind is wandering, like mine is now, just give yourself permission to come into the present moment and to notice the silence, that beauty in between thoughts. And in these final moments, come back deep into your center and notice exactly how it feels. And I want you to expand that beautiful still spot within you and call in some golden light to come down from the heavens and into your body, through the top of your head, down through your body and into your center. And it fills it up with light. And your next breath, breathe out all the way down through the base of your spine into the center of the earth to ground yourself. Yeah. Okay, and when you're ready, start to notice the sensations in your body and come back to us. Sorry about the typing. Tara's just having trouble getting in. She's going to restart. Oh, you know what? I know what I'm going to try and add her. Thank you so much for this, for being patient. TARADAYLAMI. It's not usually how I run a meditation, but I think it's better than sitting there just doing nothing. Actually, what's hilarious about that is it is doing nothing. Dun-dun-dun. No, how do I add people? I used to be able to add people right into the film strip, I'm sure of it. No, maybe not. Okay. TaraDelamy@gmail.com. Always feels terrible when one of our sisters can't get in and they're trying, you know? It's never a nice feeling. Just trying a little hard out. Try this one more time. If not, restart. And if not, maybe find a computer. Okay. So we're going to have to start without her now. Hi there. Did you just come in? So here's what's happening. Tara is saying that she's literally on this call, but she can't see me. She can hear me. Oh, she can see me. Okay. So it sounds like, Tara, that you are, because there are 2 places you can go in, although it doesn't say there are any viewers. Okay, well, hang tight. Okay, so we're going to start now, guys. Here's what we're going to do. Has everyone got your Facebook open to one side? Because that's where, I mean, the thing is with the and talk, but let's see. Okay, we got to get started. Have to admit, I'm feeling like a little bit like that. Oh my God, like I need to be starting this feeling. That's what's happening. That's my experience right now, just to be transparent.
So should we open the Facebook on the other side?
Yeah, that would be helpful.
Okay.
And then you can just have Facebook on one side. Don't get distracted with any of the other. Don't go to the rest of the Facebook. Just resist the temptation.
Yeah. I opened another window.
Okay, so let me just. So this is the one. This is the one here that I'm about to tag you all in. I promise next time I'm going to be way early. Comment on this one, Tara. Dana.
Isn't it because Google Hangouts it's only for 5 person?
No, you can fit 10 on all up.
Ah.
Yeah, I've done loads of these. It's usually not like this.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, there's usually some sort of technical issue getting in at the start. That's the thing. To me, come on, computer, hurry up. Montanya and Indra. What wonderful names we have for this today. Montanya. And one more. I think there's one more. Okay. Everyone's tagged. I've commented. It should come through to you right now. So that's one we're doing. Okay, it's time. Come on, little computer. Okay, so we're going to get our pen and papers out. Okay. It's okay, Tara. If you can, Tara said she's here. We just can't see her, so that's weird. But let's run with it. Okay, guys, let's start. I'm going to see if I can mute you beautiful ladies for now, but you're allowed to unmute yourself whenever you want to talk. Does that work? 1, 2. Yep, that worked. Great. So please grab out your pen and paper, and I want you to write what the goal at the top that you're wanting to create. So maybe you're wanting to run a program or bring on a certain amount of clients or something like that. Or, you know, even if you want to work on a bigger goal, you're quite welcome to. So write the goal that you want at the top of the page. And now whichever one's quicker for you or like feels best to you, once you've done that, either comment on Facebook or just unmute yourself and tell me here what the goal is. Good, I see Indra's commented. Awesome. You have 2 goals? Yep. Well, just work on one right now. Yeah, just work on one. Being an amazing healer, bringing new ways of healing to the world. That's beautiful, Montanya. Thank you for sharing. My main goal, Tara says, my main goal is to get comfortable doing videos and eventually live streams. That's good, okay. Okay, we can do that. So the only thing that I'm hearing at the back of my head here is that is more you want to get good at being on videos, but then my other sense is that what I think is coming through is that we're going to do the short-term one. So everyone's got something short-term. So for Tara, it is to get comfortable doing videos and eventually live streams. Montanya is being an amazing healer, bringing new ways of healing. Dana is launch my new program, Experience Idea. Indra is to create an online course. Tamia is to fill my training programs with at least 10 attendees. I like that you gave it a number. That's great. So yeah, we're all on exactly the same page. How awesome is that? And for anyone watching in the future, I would suggest to do your goal aligned with these ones. So instead of like the big picture goal, which I so love to work on, make sure it's more like of a next level goal, like the thing that you're wanting to achieve now. So let's do that. Okay, let's do this. So everyone, let's take a big deep breath together. Relax your shoulders and sigh. Good. And now I want you to start writing down your fears and doubts. What are your obstacles? Why might it not work? So write down a long list. Oh, good. Tara, you have the same goal as Indra. Okay. Well, if you want, you can, it might make sense to use that goal, right? And then one of your fears and doubts could be, well, I want to create my online course, but, I can't do it because I'm too scared to be on video. See how that works? Yes, that's the one Kaitara says. Awesome. Oh yeah, I see that you're a viewer here. I can see that you've come on now, Tara. Okay, ladies, so when you're ready, tell me what some of your fears and doubts are. You can type them, or if you'd prefer to talk, do that. My stuff is not worthy. I am not authentic. Okay. So let's explore that deeper. Why aren't you worthy? Yeah. So yeah, I want to go like deep into them. So for instance, with Tamia, yours is like I'm not worthy. So I want you to put a because at the end. So whatever you've written down, I want you to put a because at the end. Okay? And then fill that in. Let's get right to the heart of the matter. Mm. Mm-hmm. Maybe the content doesn't bring them something. Is that what that is? And because, why not? I'll run out of money and resources because before it trains gain. I'll run out of money and resources before it gains traction. No one will be interested because they don't see value. And why won't they see value? They won't see value because first thing that comes to mind, this isn't a thinking exercise. Just take a deep breath and hear what comes up in your head. And then just whatever comes up. A lot of fear to be seen and heard by an audience. Unworthiness because I feel I'm not a good person. These beliefs are not even mine. Yeah, they're definitely not yours. I've picked them up in childhood. Yeah, absolutely. Tamia, what's the rest of yours? What's your because? I'm not good enough. Let's take it again, Dana. I'm not good enough because. So when we do one-on-one, if any of you have done this with me one-on-one, you'd know, but you'd want to keep tracing it down, tracing it down, tracing it down, because I'm not rich enough, okay? And why is that? You're not rich enough because... Come on, anyone want to type anything else in? Run out of money. Because I need to prove my worth. Does anyone else here feel like they need to prove their worth? because I need to prove my worth, my talent in money. If I am good enough, I must be rich. So is there a part of you that feels, like this is to everyone, but is there a part of you that feels that when you finally make it, you know, when you do this big thing that you've been wanting to do, that it will finally prove to either yourself or to someone else that you could do it and maybe that they were wrong, or, you know, just simply prove that, you know, you weren't wrong. So Dana says, because I'm still not where I want to be in business. So I can't help them because I still have problems and I'm not perfect. Don't worry, we all have problems and none of us are perfect. But I understand how it's a visceral feeling and it gets in your body and it holds you back. So we'll work on that. Is there anyone else here? Nod your head if you agree or shake your head if you don't. Anyone else here feels that you sort of have to be perfect or like a lot better to succeed? A little bit? Yeah? Okay. Yeah, everyone here is in tune, super in tune. Great, this is going to be a great session. We're going to call on the angels. We're going to do, I'm going to do a visualization. I'm still... Tara says, I don't have the outward credibility for people to believe that I can help them. Okay, Tara, because... so Tara's on a bit of a delay from us because she's watching on the viewing side. Let's see. Okay. Finish this sentence. The biggest thing holding me back is that I'm... Whatever comes to mind, this is not thinking. The biggest thing holding me back is that I'm... Tara just... Tara!
Hi. Hi. Okay, yay.
Hello, darling. Welcome. You made it.
I did. Thanks, guys. Cool.
Oh, good. Welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, so we're about to start. So I said to you, Tara, I don't have the outward credibility for people to believe that I can help them because...
Oh, because I don't have the online presence, because I'm new to the online world, because I don't have the income to prove it. I don't have the testimonials to prove it. I've never gotten testimonials from my clients. I've been like under a rock for 13 years. Yeah.
Yep, they just keep coming. They just keep coming like that.
That's a lot of
At least you had a lot of material. Okay, so great. So write that stuff down. I'm going to put you on mute. Just again, I'm going to remind everyone that you're allowed to jump in. You know, if you want to unmute yourself and just talk, you're welcome. So sort of like that. But otherwise, just type in the comments. So the thing that I just said to everyone, was it the biggest? What did I say? Did I say the thing that's holding me? Can someone tell me what I just asked you to fill in the blank for? It just came to me and I forgot.
The biggest thing holding us back
is what? Is that what I said?
Yeah.
Okay. So Tara, make sure you do that too. And did you get your answer, Dana?
Yeah, is that I'm not trusting myself.
Good work. Because
I've never proven to myself to be trustworthy, I guess.
And I'll only prove myself when what?
When I'm successful.
And I won't be successful until
I reach my business goals.
Okay. But don't you see, I love like the catch-22 that our minds have. And I can't reach my business goals unless
I trust myself. We're going back to that, I guess.
Yep. Okay. I can't trust myself because, or did I ask that one? Anyway, say it again. I can't trust myself because.
Because I haven't made perfect decisions in the past.
Okay, great. Okay, so I think I know where this is. And if people know that I'm not perfect, then what's the worst that will happen?
Then they won't believe that I can help them.
And then I'll lose.
I'll lose respect and support.
And that means.
And that means I'll fail at my dreams.
And when I fail at my dreams, what?
It means I have to settle.
Yeah. And that would mean that I am just a, and call yourself a name.
Just a normal, well, what comes to me is like the rat race. So like a rat in the wheel.
Okay. Just the rat in the wheel. Okay, great. Thank you for sharing. Okay. Is there anyone else that wants to have a go at that before we move on? Okay, Tamia, unmute yourself and come on. So Tamia, you just have to press the mute button if you nodded. I think you nodded, didn't you? So in the little top right-hand corner of your picture, there's a...
Yeah, I see it. Yeah, thank you.
Let's take a deep breath. Let's everyone take a deep breath and come into this space so we can all remain really present, because this is going to help all of us. So I want you to be answering your questions too as we go. Okay, big deep breath. Okay, what I'm hearing for you is this, Tamia. Fill in the blank. I'll never be good enough because.
Because I don't believe in myself.
And I can't believe in myself because.
Because my work is a theoretical work. It's not you cannot touch it. So it's just in your mind. So I don't know how to explain it, but I'm sure that you understand that. Yep. I work with my mind, and that the invisible is so invisible for me.
Okay, so take a breath. All of us together. Okay, the question that I'm hearing is, and nobody cares about this because. First thing that comes to mind.
Because it's just theoretical.
And people don't like theoretical stuff because.
Pardon me?
People do not like theoretical stuff because.
Because you cannot touch it, you cannot feel it, because it's just in your mind.
And I don't trust people to care because.
Because only material things has value.
And what does this say about you as a person if you can't make this work?
I'm nothing.
I'm nothing.
Yeah, I'm just a magician.
Magician.
Yeah.
So it sounds like you've had a lot of people around you that really doesn't believe in what you're doing then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I think we've all had that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I think we got to that pretty quick. Do you feel complete?
Thank you.
Okay, take a deep breath. Let's all take a deep breath together. And I'll take one more for right now if anyone else wants to do one. Just put your hand up. No? Okay. So I'll mute you again. Okay, so we're going to get into it. So what I'm hearing is there's a big theme about trust, about not trusting yourself, not trusting others, about fear of being judged, about the need to be perfect, and also mixed in with there is a need to prove yourself. Otherwise you'll fail and lose it all. And all of this is like underlying stuff that's holding you back from creating your next level, your program, the course that you're wanting to do. Is that a story that resonates with you? Yeah. Okay. Indra, is that a story that resonates with you? Okay. So we're going to get started. Make sure all your distractions are turned off. Okay. We're going to stay right here in this space, and we're going to do a super tap. So let's call in the angels. So just take a deep breath. Just relax your body. I expand my energy to infinite consciousness. And I call in love, light, the right energies and emotions that each of us needs. And I call in the archangels, our angels and guides, and beings of 100% love and light who wish to help. And source creator energy, make this a powerful healing. Release our limitations that say that it can't be done and help us transcend our darkness now. Big deep breath. And sigh. Yeah. Big shout out to Montagna, by the way, who taught me this. Yeah, and also healed me from a very nasty illness through this method. So thank you for that. There she is right there. Okay, start tapping your chest. Forever grateful for you, Montagna. You totally saved my life. Like, I really think she literally saved my life. Okay, let's take a big deep breath in. Oh, okay, let's see.
Kai, can
Repeat
I just
after
say
me.
real quick?
Yeah.
Sorry, I have to put the phone down to tap with you guys because it's in my hand. Just saying.
You can't lean it on anything?
It's not working. It's like slipping and sliding, and I'll try my
well,
best.
maybe
But
put it to its side or something. I don't know. But yeah, it'll be fine.
It's fine. I'm still watching you on my laptop too. It's just muted, and I've got both things going. I just can't hold it in my hand. That's all.
Okay, darling. Well, thank you for piping up. You're quite welcome to.
Okay, thanks.
Okay. So, great. Good. So let's commend Tara for speaking her truth rather than feeling like a bit too awkward too. That was awesome. Okay, so move your body. There you go. Take a deep breath. Big sigh, I want to hear you. Open your mouth, Indra. I'm watching you. That's right, open that jaw. So everyone stretch your jaw wide open, like this. And don't worry if people are watching you, you can be the example. Good girl. There you go. Repeat after me. I really want this goal. And think about the course that you're wanting to create, the teacher you want to be. I really want this goal. But I have all these doubts. And I need to be perfect. I need to be a lot better than I am. I need to be way better than I am. Make sure you're saying the words out loud. And knowing that you can change any words that don't suit you, just change them. I know in my body that I need to be better than I am. And I feel this to a number of A. How true does it feel between 1 and 10? I feel this to a number of A, and say it out loud. How true does it feel between 1 and 10? That you need to be better, that you're not good enough as you are. Good. And Dana, take a big breath and exhale. Relax your shoulders and your chest. Let's all do that together. Big jaw wide and go. Okay. The truth is, I don't trust myself. I don't trust myself to do it. And I want you to really feel this in your body. So don't talk up here. I want you to talk down here. I don't trust myself. And now say, there, I said it. I might never trust myself because I've failed before. Good yawn. I've failed in the past. So of course I don't trust myself. Take a big deep breath in and sigh. Let's tap the front of our, what are these? Ribs. Front of your ribs. Sorry guys, it's too much for me today. Okay. Even though I really want to be a teacher. I really want to be a leader. And feel the desperation in your body of how it feels so far away. I want you to really feel it in your belly. I really want to be a leader. I really wish I was a teacher. I need to step up and lead. And feel the urgency. I know I need to do it now. Tap the inside of your wrist. But the truth is I'm scared. I don't know how. And droop your shoulders as you say this. And I know I'm not enough. Droop your shoulders. Big deep breath, sit up straight. Hands in the air and go, ah. Big deep breath in. Come down. And what are these? Tap inside your wrist. The truth is I'm really scared. And I don't know if I can do it. I'm sure I'll fail. They might even attack me. Tap the side of your hands together. Imagine if I stepped out right now and they saw all my flaws. Imagine if I showed them who I really am. Good yawn. Imagine if they saw the real me. Even though this terrifies me, I'm open to loving and accepting myself anyway. I'm open to maybe giving myself a break. Tap the top of your head. The truth is, I really need to be a teacher, a leader and a coach. I know that I was sent here to change the world. The people who I touch, the people who I help, and feel the feelings going on in your body, really start to connect in with them. But when I think, when I feel, when I think of being the leader, I shrink back. Because what if I'm really not good enough? And I feel this in my body. The warning. Relax your shoulders. The message. Holding me back from greatness. Because the truth is, what if I'm not great at all? Tap your eyebrows right next to the bridge of your nose. Even though I have this fear in my body, I deeply and completely love and respect myself. This fear of my greatness, this fear I'll be found out, this fear that I'll never be good enough. I'm noticing exactly where I hold it in my body. Tap in the corners of your eyes, right in the very corner. I'm feeling it in my, and say where it is out loud. Make sure you're saying the words. I'm feeling it in my, and name where it is out loud. I'm feeling it right in here. And close your eyes and go into where here is. Use the word here as like a homing signal, some sort of like laser. I'm feeling it right in here. And think of the fear of not being good enough. Tap on your cheekbones right up high, right next to your nose, near where you get the dark circles under your eyes, and do not tap away. The truth is, I've had this feeling for a long, long time. This feeling never really leaves me. Let's take a big deep breath and sigh with your mouth wide open. Ready? Beak down into your belly. Sigh, open your mouth, relax your shoulders. Big yawn. Join us in even if you're pretending. Do a yawn. Another breath. Go down where here is and sigh through it. Another deep breath, deeper. And sigh loudly. Strongly. Let it out. Push it out. Not the feeling, just your breath. And now breathe in, sit up straight. Arch your back and look up. And then just relax it out. Go and crumple like a relief. Hand on your heart, tapping the divot above your lips. I'm open to maybe one day soon. I'm open to maybe one day soon loving and forgiving myself completely. And I want you to use these bridging beliefs, even if you're watching now in the future. Don't skip ahead just to say I love and forgive myself. There is a purpose to this. Tap under your lips. I'm open to maybe one day in the future. Hand on your heart. Maybe one day in the future I can love and forgive myself then. And I want you to really give yourself that. Nod your head and say, and that's a good start. This will disarm your nervous system. Believe me, this is the best way to start, especially in a group. I'm open to maybe one day in the future stepping up in front of massive groups, leading my tribe and audience, taking my place as the leader I really am. Maybe one day in the future. Nod your head and take a breath. Really feel that one day in the future, yes. Relax towards any tension coming up, letting it be there. Relax, like move your cells around the heaviness and let it be there. as you move your cells, yawn. Make sure you're fully present, not checking out, going off anywhere. Come down into your body. Take a real big deep breath and go. Feel in the body behind your hand, in your heart behind your hand. You want to come down and be in your body. Tap your chest. I choose to admit. I choose to admit that I'm scared of my dreams. Terrified. There, I said it. Petrified. Panicked. And now go, ah! The truth is my dreams are scary. Good. And so, Indra, what I'm feeling for you is just take a big breath and really bring that energy that's up here and go and come into your body, okay? Repeat after me. I am open to loving and accepting myself. Good. Even if part of me doesn't. I'm going to go ahead and love and accept that part of me as much as I can. Because the truth is, let's tap the front of our ribs, I am a good person inside. I am worthy of being loved, even if I never know it. Even though growing up, it was really hard for me. And really just feel the truth of that and let your shoulders just relax or sag. It was really hard for me. And I choose to admit this now. Tap the inside of your wrist. Close your eyes. And now say, when I was young, I remember when I was really sad and I was taught that it's not safe to trust. It's not safe to trust. And say it again. I was taught it's not safe to trust. Okay, sweet ones. We're going to go in. Close your eyes and I want you to, it can be a memory, but I want you to just make up an image. So close your eyes and see yourself when you're really young as you can, and see a time when you really felt hurt, betrayed, outcast, or like you just didn't fit in, or simply like you just couldn't trust. So obviously you're feeling sad or angry or emotional in some way. And I want you to bring up an image of you when you're really young. Can be a memory, but just make it up. And I want you to say out loud to yourself, are you sitting or standing? So say which one or what you're doing. Are you inside or are you outside? Yep, say it out loud. And what's around you? Yep. I want you to notice what's around you, really fill it in. And notice if there's anyone in the image with you. So tap the side of your hands together and repeat after me with your eyes closed, really looking intently at this image and say, here I am. And I'm just a kid. And I'm feeling really lost right now. And I know that I'm not good enough right now. I feel so lonely and confused. Or if you feel differently, say a different word. So I'm going to repeat the same thing. If you need to change it, please do. I'm feeling so lonely and confused. What emotions are they for you? Well, it could be angry and anxious. I don't know. Tap the top of your head. There I am, and I'm just a kid. And I see how sad I am. Or change to your emotion. I see how sad I am. Keep tapping. And it feels like it will never end. So take a big, deep breath in. And find that place inside of you that hurts just like your inner child is hurting. And I want you to breathe out and lean slowly forward with your mouth wide open. Lean slowly, slowly forward from your waist. Lean into that heavy, uncomfortable feeling. Deep breath and sit up straight. Tap your eyebrows, and again, relax your shoulders. I want you to feel that place within you that hurts, like the inner child, and breathe out. Big, deep breath. Okay, open your mouth, relax your shoulders, relax your forehead, and start leaning forward on the exhale, mouth wide open. Big yawn. Lean forward, Dana. Just slowly, though. Okay, when you're ready, take a breath and sit up straight. Relax your shoulders and yawn or sigh loudly. Jaw wide open and relaxed. Probably wider than what you're doing. Let that energy flow. Relax your fingertips and your shoulders. Good. Now do not inhale right now. Just exhale and push the air out. Go, It's very powerful. Just go, Let it out. Should be a strain. You need to use your lung muscles for it. One more time. Big deep breath in. Sit up straight. Deeper in. And let it all out. Big yawn. Jaw wide. Tapping the corners of your eyes. Go back into your image and see what's happening. See what the younger version of you is doing. And really notice it. So I want you to call in your highest self. So let's say, I call in my highest self. Saying it out loud. I call in my highest self. So I want you to look at this beautiful, bright, light version of you. It's just like glistening or shimmering or whatever it is in light. And I want you to step into each other and you become one in this image. And so you are now full of light. You're embodying your highest self. Okay? See if you can do that. And now I want you to step into the image to your little one. Tap the front of your cheekbones right here at the front and do not deviate from this point. And say, I choose to step into the image. Relax towards any heaviness coming up. Relax your face, relax your jaw, relax your chest. I choose to walk over to this younger version of me. She needs a hug right now. Allow yourself to feel what's coming up. So Tara, I want you to start relaxing into that jittery feeling and just let it really be there and expand and just use your breath. So let's all breathe together. And I want you to start going down into the feeling without changing the feeling. Just open your mouth as you do it. Okay. See if you can walk over to this younger version of you if you haven't already and pick her up and see if she'll let you give her a big hug. Rub her on the back and give her a big mama bear hug of love. And because, remember, you're embodying your highest self, light comes out from your heart and it fills every cell of your body. And it fills every cell of your inner child's body as you're hugging. And everything else begins to fade away around you. See if you can have that. So is everyone, so it's okay if the answer is no. There's literally no wrong way to do this. But is everyone able to see this, or is something else happening? Because if something else is happening, we need to address it before we move on. So were you able to give your inner child a hug? Yep. Dana, I can't see what you're doing. Did you give your inner child a hug? Yeah. Okay. Great. Hand on your heart, tapping the divot above your lips. I want you to hold her really tight and say in her ear, do you want to come with me? Does she say yes? Nod your head if she says yes. Okay. Now I want you to step up with her, stand up with her, and turn around. And a big ornate door appears before you. It's just beautiful. It's got carvings on it, maybe even leaves and flowers around it, and a big golden doorknob. And I want you to step forward towards the door and open the handle. Push the door open. On the other side is your ideal pristine place. And it may be a field or a forest or something like that. Tap under your lips. And I want you to step through the door, and as you step through, you feel this beautiful breeze and this weight lift off your back. So take a big, deep breath, and I want you to actually make sound, please. Ah, like this. Ah, like you're just so fucking relieved. Ah. Ah. Big yawn. Ah. And as you fully step into this new moment, see the world around you. Just step right into it with you and your little one. You've got the grass under your feet, or whatever it is for you, whether it's sand, grass, or dirt, or maybe carpet, whatever it is for you. And you can choose. You can either put your little one down so she can play, or you can maybe dance around with her in your arms, or you can run hand in hand together. Maybe you can chase some butterflies. And she's really laughing for the first time. Close your eyes and go into the image. Take a breath. If you've got anything that's keeping you out of it, don't worry, that's welcome. You just want to breathe towards it. Lean slowly forward on the exhale. Tara, bring that energy from your mind, and I want you to imagine the space just behind your hand. Yeah, come down into your body. Tap the front of your chest. Repeat after me. I love and accept myself as much as I can right now. I call in universal love. And that's this beautiful energy that enters your body. I call in universal love. And a posse of angels to support me fully. And here they come, whoop, down into your image, all surrounding you, big and tall and shiny and just full of love, but powerful. So breathe that, breathe through whatever feeling you need to. You don't need to change any of your feelings. You just need to breathe into them. Big, deep breath. And Tara, come down further into your body. On the exhale, use your exhale and go, ah. Open your mouth. Ah. Montanya, open your mouth. Ah. Indra, yeah, everyone open your mouth. Ah. Okay. Okay, so what I'm quick seeing is we're going to quick shake our hands out. Just like this, like in just around your head, shake your hands. Stretch up and move your body exactly how it needs to move. Because we're just making some space right now, okay? Now let's tap the front of our ribs when you're ready. Good work. Okay. So I want you to look at your little one, your inner child, and I want you to hop down on her level. Even if you're on all fours or you're kneeling down or whatever you're doing, come right down to her. Really allow yourself to really see this in your image, okay? This part's important. And I want you to look her in the eyes and I want you to say to her, repeat after me out loud, I will always be here for you. And I know you've been lonely in the past. They've attacked you and judged you. But I love you exactly as you are. I love you so much. And say your name. So it'll sound like this. I love you so much, Kai. But say your own name. And nothing will ever change that. Relax your shoulders. And tap the inside of your wrist. Take a deep breath as you give her that promise. And we're first going to say, you can trust me. You can trust me. You can trust me, I promise. Yeah, so take a breath. Notice whatever's coming up for you. There's nothing wrong with anything that comes up. Big, deep breath and let it all be there. Let any heaviness expand in your body. And lean into it. Big yawn. So I want you to put your younger one down to play, and she plays with the butterflies. And now we're all going to come into the same image together. So let's say, repeat after me. I call in all my sisters, my soul family, people just like me. We have the same goals and we have similar dreams. So I want you to see me step into the image, but a little me, really young, little tiny version of me. Maybe, you know, just wandering in, looking around. And I want you to walk up to this little child, little tiny little Kai. And I walk over to you and I hold your hand and I say, hi, can we be friends? To your little inner child, okay? So take a deep breath. And just feel the sensation of being fully accepted by this new person, this new little girl that walks into the screen. And sigh. And tap the side of your hands together. And now let's call in the rest of us. See more lovely little children coming through. And we're all so full of love and light. This is the highest versions of ourselves because we now know that we can trust. So I want you to really feel that feeling that you can now trust these people. Take a deep breath in and we all join hands. Maybe we dance around together in a circle or just sigh. Big yawn. Relax your back. Great, and so while we're all playing, I want you as your highest self right now to step back into the door. Back to that door with that world that you left behind where you mistrusted. So the simplest way to do this in a group. So walk over to the door and into the room and see what's left. Notice if there's nothing left or if it's exactly as it was when you left it. It's different for everyone. Okay, tap the top of your head. And now I want you to bring in some angels who walk in behind you. And no matter what you see, whether it's the exact same scene or it's near empty, they're going to send out beams of light all throughout the room. But this is like this super cleansing, healing light. And it just rubs everything away. Everything that it touches, it just dissolves or it melts or something like that. So take a big, deep breath as you see the room wiped clean. Big sigh, make some sound. See the light touch the walls, touch everything, and it starts to dissolve. Big breath like me. Relax your shoulders. Tap your eyebrows. Now I want you to see the scene around you. And I want you to back out towards the door or walk towards the door. And I want you to use your hands and your imagination to sort of pick up what you see and make it really smaller. So you touch it and it starts to get smaller and smaller and smaller until you're holding that whole entire old scene in your hand. And you start looking around it. And you notice it's just so tiny now. It's got no power anymore. Take a big breath, and I want you to embrace it into your heart, because remember, your heart is a powerful generator. Big deep breath, touch it into your heart with your hands. Literally touch your hands on your heart right now. And lean physically forward towards the old feeling and open your throat and mouth. Let it out, help it come out. There you go. Keep breathing out, Tara. Keep breathing out, everyone. So if you cough, you're going to do something like this. You go, you're going to let it happen. You're going to yawn, whatever. Let whatever comes come and just relax into it. Feel every sensation in your body right now. Okay. So I want you to see what's left. I want you to step back out. And all of us as adults, we come out and we stand together. We've got the angels around us. And now we're on a stage. And this big stage is in front of a crowd of adoring people, of adoring fans. And they're clapping and they're yelling, going, oh, yeah! And we're all keynote speakers at our own special event. You've been invited in special. And you have deserved every moment. Everything that it took you to get here was worth it. So take a big deep breath with your hand firmly on your heart and see yourself in front of the crowd and see them clapping, and there are angels and they're just like bringing light into the image. So breathe as everyone's clapping, more light is happening, fairy dust or sparkles are swirling around you, and you start to get lifted up, almost like you're levitating, but in a good way, and your feet are just off the floor. And you're feeling this lightness within you, and this light is swirling around you. And you breathe. And as you exhale, you come down back and you land firmly on the stage. You're standing up straight and you know that you've made it. Do a ha. Yep. And someone steps forward, really go into the vision right now, see people in the crowd, and I want you to see some woman, she steps forward, and she says to you, thank you so much for showing up. Your story has inspired me so much. I know that at one time you almost gave up, but because you kept going, it's changed my entire life. So please accept my gratitude. You have changed me. And if it wasn't for you, I'd still be stuck. And I want you to really breathe that in, expand your capacity to receive right now. It may get uncomfortable for some, to the edges. You just want to give yourself more room. And now she says, thank you. And I want you to imagine she walks up on the stage. And you're like, oh, you're welcome, you're welcome. But she walks over to you and she holds your hand. She says, no, you need to hear me. Thank you for changing my life. And you say, thank you, thank you. And she's like, no, you need to hear me. Thank you for changing my life. You stepped up. Your journey matters. And I am so grateful. So thank you. And I want you to see the tears streaming down her face. And I want you to take a big, deep breath in and relax towards any feeling that's coming up. Put a smile on your face and say a sound. Make the actual You need to feel it reverberating through your body. Take another deep breath in and do the sound. Big smiling on your face. Send it right deep into the base of your spine. Just like this. Okay. Tap your chest and repeat after me. I give myself permission for this to be real. It's been really scary for me so far. But I give myself permission for this to be real. If it's in my best and highest good. Yeah. And if it's not, then I won't do it. And I'd still be worthy of being loved. And even though it would be really weird to change, I'm open to the possibility that it might be fun. So I give myself permission to step up and lead my course. Whatever it is for you, I give myself permission to be the leader that I was born to be. Well, I've got one. And even though I'm not fucking perfect, maybe that is why I'm the leader that I am. Because none of us are perfect. And so many people are trapped. And I choose to stand up in all my imperfections. Say it like you mean it. I choose to stand up in all my imperfections to show them that they can do it too. That you can be okay even if you've got issues. And even though I've been scared, it's at the top of her head, I'm going to go ahead and show them that they can do it too. That they can be scared and have doubts. That they don't have to be perfect. Because I'm not perfect. I'm sure as hell not perfect. But this is why they'll love me. Because they'll see themselves in me. And they'll see such a ray of hope. And if I was perfect, they'd still be trapped. Because they'd be alone. Tap your eyebrows. But I'm going to step up and lead and say it like you mean it. As imperfect as I am. Because maybe it's about having the issues and moving forward anyway. Exposing myself anyway. I mean, so fucking what? I have my gifts to share. Tap in the temples and use your memory now and say, and I know that I've helped people. It's time I listen up. It's time I get the picture. I don't need to be fucking perfect. Because I'm a fucking leader. And I'm good enough as I am. Even if it doesn't feel like it. It turns out, after all, that I am good enough as I am. Tap the front of your cheekbones. Let's take a big deep breath on that. Breathe it like you mean it. Do it. I am good enough as I am breath. Jaw wider. Big yawn. Oh, relax your fingertips. I am good enough as I am. The world needs me now. Because there are things that I have figured out. Me compared to 5 years ago. Hand on your heart, tip above your lips. If I had me today, now really feel into the truth of this. If I had me today, 5 years ago, so let's rephrase that. If I had someone like me today, 5 years ago, life would have been a hell of a lot easier. So maybe I can stand up so that not everyone has to struggle like I did. And even if I still struggle, I choose to share my gifts. And maybe we can grow together. Tap under your lips. I choose to give myself permission to grow and shine my light. I choose to give myself permission to be visible and to be seen. And I choose to give myself permission to know that I am good enough. So I love and accept myself exactly as I am. I want you to shoot this through your body. Feel it in your cells. Ready? I love and accept myself exactly as I am. And this is a deep. You drive it deep, okay? Tap your chest. You're going to feel it go down. Take a breath. Big sigh. Power sigh. And yawn at the end. Okay, we're going to do it again. Feel it. Bring your energy down. I love and respect myself exactly as I am. Even the parts I'll never respect. They deserve my love the most. So even though I have this remaining heaviness in my body, shrug your shoulders and go, oh well. Shrug your shoulders and go, oops. I'm human. And I have human issues. And they can stay. Nod your head. Let's tap the inside of our wrist. I've already transformed so much that this remaining heaviness, remaining fear, panic, or stress, I choose to invite it into my body, and I give it full permission to stay. And do that. Take a big deep breath in, and I want you to actually move your body physically. Imagine places in your body moving to let that remaining heaviness in. Big deep breath in, give it permission to stay. Just bring it closer into your heart. Fully give it permission. This whole entire session leads up to you giving it permission to stay. That's it. Big deep breath. Feel that heaviness, search for it. And as you breathe out, relax your muscles around it, not the feeling. The muscles around the feeling. And yawn. Give that feeling permission to be and expand. At the side of your hands together. One more. Really notice, search for any remaining heaviness deep in your belly or your jaw, wherever it is. And I want you to move the area around the feeling and give it permission. Give the feeling permission to move wherever it wants to in your body, literally. Okay, that's the most important key. Big deep breath and let it expand. And gently feel around the edges of the remaining heaviness and let it be. Open your throat and jaw. Good work, guys. Okay, pat yourself down. Okay, so now we're going to do one more thing. Actually, in this order, I want you to put your hands on your thighs and just start pressing down or patting the top of your thighs, and then pressing down and start feeling that you're really in your body. So press down like I'm sure you can see I'm doing, just pressing on top of your thighs, just to really feel your body. So big deep breath, come into the base of your spine. Use your exhale, a different exhale, like a ooh sound. Feel your mind go ooh, an ooh sound to make you go down. Okay, put your hand over your heart, and we're going to bring up a definition, a picture. So let's see. I want you to bring up a picture of trusting yourself to make the right decisions and trusting people to trust you. So just a whole circle of trust. And I want you to bring up the most powerful image you can and bring angels surrounding you. So just notice if you're sitting or standing, if you're inside, outside, on a stage, by a beach, wherever you are, bring it up. And I want you to see people there holding hands or helping or listening, saying kind things. I want you to see people saying to you, yes. They're nodding their heads and saying, yes, 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 yes. And now with your hands on your heart firmly, take a breath. See them say yes. See the circle of trust. With your hand firmly on your heart, sort of pressing in, say, this is my definition for trust. See the image, go right into it. 2 more times. This is my definition of trust. Expand the image, the positive aspects, let it get brighter and bigger so it fills the entire room. And pressing against your heart, say, this is my definition of trust. Good work. Take one more breath to seal it off. And breathe out through your nose. If you need to yawn, you can, but breathe out through your nose otherwise. In through your nose, out through your nose. Notice how it's a different energy. In through your nose, out through your nose. Powerful exhale through your nose only. Right down into the base of your spine. Notice the new sensations in your body. And I want you to think about what feels more possible now when it comes to creating your content, doing your videos, selling to people through service, which, as you know, is what I teach. Selling through service. Doing your programs, having your audience, being on stage. What feels more possible for you now? Wonderful. When you're ready, come back into the room, roll your hands, your fingers, your toes, stretch out. Whew. Have some water, please. Big, big drink, like a glug, glug, glug. So, ladies, I'd love it if we would share. So, who would like to come into the film strip first? If you really don't want to, you don't have to, but I think it's a safe space. So, who's first? Who would like to share first? Put your hand up. Who wants to go first?
What are we doing? Sorry.
We're sharing our experience.
Oh, can I go? Did somebody else raise their hand?
You're definitely going first.
Oh, man. Wow. Yeah, I'm like, I don't have any words. That was really powerful stuff. Like, I went places that I haven't gone before tapping.
Really?
Yeah, I welled up with tears a few times. I mean, I've definitely cried before with tapping, but the inner child thing was really more powerful for me this time than it ever has been, and I've done it loads of times before, connecting to that girl. I've done it in tapping, and I've done it in therapy a whole bunch of times over the years, but that was like definitely one of the top most powerful ones I had internally. like I feel like I picked all of her up this time. It wasn't like I left a piece behind, which was just like, it was like an electric shock almost, like to my system. Like it almost felt like I've been working all these years to get to this point where I could like really like scoop all of her up. Like nothing has been for naught, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
And the other most powerful moment was the part about coming back into the world, like on the other side of the door, the one we left behind, but actually being able to hold it in our hand, like it getting really, really small. That was really powerful for me too. Like I really felt it. It was like, oh, like what am I, like what's the big, like what am I scared of? Like this is like I'm holding the whole world in my hand. Like where did my fear go? Where did my self-doubt go? It's just like, it's like, where is it? I can't see it. It was kind of like that. Oh, I didn't know you could hold the whole world in your hand. It was like the imagery was really powerful. Yeah.
Awesome.
It just makes me laugh. Like, I don't know. It's like the funniest thing. It's not actually funny at all, but funny. If that makes sense.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So what feels more
Yeah.
possible for you now?
Yeah, I mean, of course, the other piece, and this is related to answering the question about what feels more possible, just the fact that I can help people. It's like I know I help people. Like again, I know we've talked about this before. But it's the piece about, well, obviously, if I had myself 5 years ago, obviously that would have been really awesome, you know? So if nothing else, I can help people that are where I was 5 years ago in whatever way. So it feels possible to speak from that place. It feels possible. Like, and you know, it's something I've been doing increasingly, but definitely more through writing. It's how I feel comfortable. I don't feel so comfortable like even this right now, like on a video or live, because it just feels too raw. And but I love it at the same time. It's like how I feel so much. I feel like connected with everyone here, even though I don't really know anybody that's here. But it's just like it's just like an energy, you know. It's like you can't, yeah. And nothing replaces this really. It's not a replacement. Yeah, so it feels more possible to just fucking talk. Like I have so much shit to say, and it's like, what, you know, what, like really. I mean, obviously somebody can be helped, and it's just about that. It's like if you can help even one person, like I feel that way, you know. I get so happy when even one person says one nice thing to me. Not nice, like ego flattering, but it is ego flattering, I suppose, too, if I were to be totally honest. But just like, oh, that cool that somebody else has been through that, or that really helped, or I didn't look at it that way. It's like that's all I need. So it's like, who cares, really? It's like you just have to speak it because you can't help people if you don't talk.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Exactly.
I'm saying such obvious stuff, but it's like, well, it's just, yeah, it just doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't make any sense. So I'm in like that headspace right now where it's like, it's literally like the fears are just made up. Like they're literally made up.
Mm-hmm.
They're not made up, crazy made up. I mean, they come from a place. They come from the past, though, you know. Like for
Yeah.
me, they come from the past for sure. They come from, you know, being ridiculed or being made fun of or not being accepted or being told outright being told I was crazy at times in my life for sure too, or just being made to feel that way, whatever the case may have been. But it's like, it's fine. It's just not a thing. And, you know, and that whole shutting down to, you know, like I think when we talked last time, I said, you know, it's kind of like, even though I didn't grow up in an abusive home, it's kind of like that feeling of like you just don't want anyone to see you, or I don't want anyone to see me, because it's like if they don't see me, they can't criticize me. But it's like that's a defense mechanism because it kept me safe when I was a little girl, and it did keep me safe. Like, yeah. But I don't have that threat doesn't exist anymore, so it's not keeping me safe anymore. Now it's just holding me back.
Yeah. So what action step can you take now from this to create your reality as you want it?
To create my reality as I want, what action step can I take? I have all these ideas like swirling around in my brain for something that I actually want to sell besides my one-on-one like time and sessions with people. And I think I'm gonna just start putting the stuff that's in my head onto paper, because I haven't even let myself do it because of fear of like, well, if I put it onto paper, then it's going to be like I'm really actually going to try to create something if I actually try to create it. And then I don't do anything with it, or like I don't sell it, or it doesn't sell, or let's say even somebody buys it but they hate it and they want their money back. It's like all this. So I don't even start. I don't even put my thoughts onto paper. So that's the action I need to take, because it's been swirling around in my head for like a long time now, like months and months and months.
So you think you'll do that today?
Yeah.
Yeah, do that today.
Today.
Yeah.
As soon as we're off this call, because I've got some time. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, great. So thank you so much for sharing.
Thank you. Thanks to everybody.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll mute myself.
So would anyone else like to go? Who wants to go next and share with us your experience? Yeah, go on, Dana.
So the inner child work like is always very intense for me. And I usually have this experience of like whenever I call in my higher self, like I always sit there thinking like, wow, she's so beautiful. She like knows it all. She's so confident. And this time, putting myself in that space and looking back at my inner child, I finally like stopped and saw her and was like, you are so beautiful. You're radiant. And similar to Tara's experience, it's a story from when I was younger of not wanting to be visible because I didn't want to be criticized. And I feel like I finally saw myself in that moment. So that was really powerful for me. And it was also really powerful when walking through that door and seeing this beautiful, safe space and feeling almost like I could let out like a sigh of relief, like I was holding my breath, and then I was finally able to breathe. So yeah, that was really amazing. Thank you.
Yeah, and so what feels more possible for you now?
To follow my intuition and to trust what I'm feeling. Because I have these big goals, but I let a lot of the chatter and noise get in the way of what I know to be true and what I know I should be doing next. So that feels more possible.
Beautiful. So what action step can you take today to help make that more of a reality?
Yeah, so live streaming more often. I have been doing it and have been loving it, but I let my fears get in the way sometimes of sharing my truth. So doing that more often. Walking my talk, putting myself on video just like I want to help others women do that. So yeah.
Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing, Dana.
Of course. Thank you.
Yeah. Great. So we've got 3 more lovely ladies. Would anyone else like to share? You know, it's a very safe space. We're all very similar. So it's me saying no. That's okay. You don't have to. Montanya? Indra? No? Indra? You don't have to, but give me a yes or a no. Okay. Great. So thank you so much for joining me. This has been so wonderful. I obviously couldn't do this if you weren't here. So thank you so much for being part of my personal journey and helping me fulfill my life purpose of helping you fulfill yours. Like, it really means everything to me. So before we go, I actually would love to tell you about some more projects I've got going on that I think you might be interested in being a part of. So Tara, you already know about this. Tara's already joined. What I'm doing is I'm running a 5-week program coming up called Crack the Coaching Code. And this is going to be our implementation boot camp. Basically, it's going to be a lot of the marketing strategy as one side. So you're going to learn exactly how to be visible, exactly how to put yourself out there, exactly how to sell in a real way that's about being in service. But on the plus side, like the big plus side is I'm also doing a lot of tapping. So we're going to be doing a lot of releasing resistance, a lot of reprogramming the way that you think about it, sort of stuff just like here. And that is starting next week. Now, there's 2 levels. There's either entry level, which is a super affordable level. Like, there's really pretty much everyone can afford to come in on the entry level. And then I have VIP, which is also, relatively affordable. Now, they're both good. The entry level, it will be recorded with a live Q&A call with me. So you'll get like the EFT for manifesting clients, you'll get the marketing, the $0 marketing strategy, all of that. But as a VIP, you're going to get calls with me like this, one-on-one a week. So that's pretty awesome, don't you think? Let's see. Something else I wanted to tell you. Oh, yeah. Because you're members of the Vibrant Success Club, I'm giving you a really special offer. And Tara, you don't know this yet, but you're going to get this too, even though you already signed up. The VIP members are going to get a free one-on-one tapping session with me, just one-on-one. So you're already getting that, Tara. And anyone else who signs up for VIP from the Vibrant Success Club gets that as well. But if you want to sign up for entry level, I'm going to give that to you for half price. So if you can come to VIP, I definitely suggest it. But if you want to, or you can only do the entry level, for being members of the Vibrant Success Club, I'm going to give you that for half off, which I think is pretty fair. Yeah. So if you think or you know that you are absolutely ready, so this isn't for you. Basically, this isn't for you if you're just like know that you're absolutely not ready in any way, shape, or form to step up as a leader, because this is going to position you as the expert. It's going to really position you as the leader that you truly are. It's going to not only position you, but it's going to help you feel it on an internal level. So, even if there's maybe part of you that hesitates, but you know you want to step up, but you have the fear, we're going to just completely work through that fear. I'm also going to help you get super clear on what your mission is, on what you're selling, on exactly how to sell it, and then I'm going to help you implement it so you can become more visible, make more sales, and really start to launch your coaching business in the way that you want. So yeah, that's going on. We've got some really amazing people in it, and I'd love you to join us if it calls to you. So just send me a PM, even if you just got any questions, and I'm happy to answer them for you. How does that sound? Does that sound okay? Great. Okay, ladies, shall we all take a deep breath together? Let's take a deep breath together to close out. And sigh.